Hey, what's going on guys? My name is BrainBean. Thanks for joining me for today's review video. Now this is one that I've been looking forward to for a while. The guys over at Max Keyboards sent me over their Nighthawk Pro X RGB keyboard. Now this is one that I've really been wanting to do for a while, so let's go ahead and just take a look at this thing. Starting with the keyboard's construction and design, the Nighthawk Pro X is a 104 key mechanical keyboard that feels nice and solid, offering virtually no flex when mashing down on the keys. The board consists of a white metal backplate with a plastic top cover. The top cover is made of a soft feeling fingerprint resistant plastic, which is always a welcome design choice in my book. And the simplistic design of the keyboard means it's not going to take up any more space on your desk than necessary. The Nighthawk Pro X uses genuine Cherry MX RGB switches and is available in both blue and brown switches. Of course, Cherry MX continues to be the industry standard for quality and performance when it comes to mechanical keyboard switches. With a 50 million keystroke guarantee that the switches will perform just as good as they did when they were new, as on the 50 millionth keystroke, you know you're getting a keyboard that's going to last an absurdly long time. I got my Nighthawk with Cherry MX Browns, and as is customary on the channel, here's a quick sound test. The Nighthawk Pro X comes with full 16.8 million color RGB backlighting thanks to its Cherry MX RGB switches. The backlighting is accentuated by the white backplate that I mentioned earlier. Personally, I really think all RGB keyboards should have white backplates. It just makes the lights pop and look so much better. While the lights do look quite good, the software that controls them isn't the best. You can easily set up one of the 5 custom profiles with either custom or preset effects. I did find though that while basic lighting effects like static custom profiles were easy enough to create, there isn't much that can be done as far as more advanced lighting options like layering of the effects. That said, the preset lighting effects do look pretty good. And once you get those 5 profiles set up, you can save them directly onto the keyboard's onboard memory so that you don't need to have the software with you when you take your keyboard on the go. The keycaps on the Nighthawk Pro X are very nice. These ABS keycaps feel really nice on your fingertips and have a nice minimalistic font that I find really appealing. All of the secondary characters on the keys are illuminated nicely as well, which is something that I always like to see. My Nighthawk is also rocking some of Max Keyboard's custom backlit keycaps for a more personalized touch. If you guys want to see my review on these custom keycaps, I'll be making a review of them very soon, and I'll have some extra examples of them as well, so be sure to look out for that video. The Nighthawk Pro X also comes with a soft rubber wrist rest that's wrapped in cloth. It doesn't attach to the keyboard like Corsair or Razer's wrist rests do, for example, but it is fairly comfortable to use. I love to see wrist rests included with keyboards because adding little extras like this only adds to the value. The Nighthawk also boasts not one, but 2 USB ports in the back of the keyboard. You don't see multiple USB pass-throughs on a keyboard very often, but the more the better in my opinion. And the placement of the pass-through is also in an ideal location. Due to the more minimalistic design of the Nighthawk, it doesn't have any dedicated media or macro keys. However, you do get media controls by way of the function key, and you can also program your own macros to any of the keys you want with the keyboard software. You still get the functionality, but depending on how important these dedicated controls are to you, I can see that being an unfortunate exclusion. The LED indicators are pretty neat looking, but I do think that they might be a little bit over designed. The weird design of the plastic top cover around them is also a bit much and doesn't really go with the rest of the feel of the keyboard. I would have really liked a much more simple design for the indicators myself, but really it's all cosmetic, so some of you guys will like it more than others. The underside of the keyboard has 4 rubberized pads and 2 rubberized extendable legs to keep the keyboard firmly in place during use. The braided cable isn't too thick for having 2 USB pass-throughs, and it splits into 2 gold-plated USB connectors. Overall, with the recent price drop of $129.99, the Nighthawk Pro X certainly brings enough value to command the price. While it doesn't have the macro keys that some gamers like to see, and it lacks in-game integration with the software, I think the level of quality of this board certainly makes it worth your consideration if you're looking for a really quality RGB mechanical keyboard at a very fair price. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this keyboard and give me some suggestions as to what you want to see from me next. Consider giving this video a like if you enjoyed it to show your support, and if you're new here on the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button because I've got a lot more content coming for you in the near future. You can also follow me on Twitter at BrainBeanGaming, as well as on Twitch at twitch.tv/BrainBeanGaming. I also have a Patreon set up some of you guys have been asking me about, and you can find that link down below in the description as well. Well, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.